You want to try it on?
It's definitely not going to fit me. It might fit you. Wow. Oh, the aircon's just kicking in. So €16 for the whole lot. I'm picking
Price
out all
on
the
that
jewellery
one?
today, Terry.
Yeah, stealing my job.
My hand's shaking. I don't know why. I've got like a thing. I need a drink or something. Not an alcoholic drink, just a drink.
So it's really hot.
Okay, so it's so hot. The shirt is not done up. It will be in the charity shops, don't worry. We need to be decent. So we're off to the local charity shops today. So we're hoping we can find quite a bit of stuff in the next hour, and then we're going to the beach. Okay, so stop number 1. Is it open today? Maybe. It looks shut to me.
Oh,
no, it's shut.
shut.
Yeah, Cerrado. So here we are at Max Cancer Support, our first stop here in Turre, on our little coastal thrift today. So let's see what they've got.
What have you spotted?
Well, I just was spotting, we're kind of on a bit of a roll with artwork, and I thought that was quite nice. From 1977, Rabbit's Goss Farm, I think that says. Look at the little red tractor. Just like a little limited edition print. Quite a nice frame. Let's have a flip it over. From Birmingham. You can tell it's quite an old frame, so we'll see how much that one is. There's no price on that. We'll check that, but I think it's quite a nice image.
Yeah, that's lovely.
And also, because we're going back and doing some Christmas fairs, I spotted this little brass angel. Just quite flat, quite simple, nice little solid bottom. It's lightweight, so it's not
Yeah, but it looks like it's got a bit of age to it.
not solid. I'm jiggling it around so you can't see it properly. Yeah, so that's quite nice for €1.50.
Off to a good start.
Yeah, not a bad little start. Yeah, so that's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
those lovely
nice.
shapes. Very simple, but all the different shapes in this kind of amber coloured acrylic.
Yeah, nice.
And then you've got the different links at different points in the chain. That's really nice. I think we'll have that one. I'm picking
Price
out all
on
the
that
jewellery
one?
today, Terry.
Yeah, stealing my job.
Well, let's have a look. So pop that there, and I'd also spotted these two on the end. Let's take them off and have a little look. So that's quite cool. Just on a little stretchy band.
Yeah, but very nice.
Whether that is vintagey, I'm not sure. I think it's reasonably vintagey.
Yeah, and it looks quite nice anyway.
And that one I thought was quite nice as well. Maybe that's a bit more modern. What do you think? There's the boss.
Yeah, like the goldy ones
I
and
just
things.
spotted the golden. But I wonder
And
if
the black feels plasticky, whereas the other one down there has got that sort of very shiny acrylic-y, and I love these shapes here.
I think each one of these pieces looks nice as well. It's got a lovely like little
They've got a good
swirls
sort of
through it.
luster.
So maybe we'll go with that one. That's quite interesting, but I think that's probably more modern. What do you think? I'm not sure. Let me take it off. It looks like it's probably got a little bit of age to it.
Is it stretchy?
No,
No.
it's not stretchy.
Which would make me think,
I think
it's
it looks
a bit
older,
nicer.
because you can see all the little strings in between.
Yeah, I think
Which
the
look-
non-stretch is
I mean, obviously
probably a
it's-
good thing. It's only going to fit a small little wrist, but then
Well, it's quite big. Won't fit me, but it's quite a
yeah, so
nice
that's
fit.
nice.
So that's quite nice. I don't think any of these are very much. And then on the other end of this, I just spotted that. I wonder if that's from the same person. Who's just with a little bit of a clean up. I think that's quite nice. Nice shapes, and I think the same thing. When you look at them together, they've got that kind of slightly vintagey looking links.
Yeah,
Again,
nice.
that's not stretchy either. So maybe we'll go with those. It's quite a nice little.
A nice little haul already. Look,
Yeah, see?
the colours are all on.
My hand's shaking. I don't know why. I've got like I think I need a drink or something. Not an alcoholic drink, just a drink. Yeah, so that is almost the same
As
as the one we bought the other day with the green beads
at Los Llanos,
at Los Llanos. So this one again is very long.
which is a nice
So
thing.
it's kind of got like a blue. Is it like a blue grey?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like a bluey grey.
So that's quite nice. Whether we need two of them, but I think that they're quite a
Again, I don't know how
Good
much
seller
that one is.
probably. No, I don't know how much that particular one is. But they're all like 153,
Yeah.
different prices. So we'll see.
This little,
Well, not a bad start. Well, that was quite interesting. It's all going on. We've got beads and drops and chains and all sorts. It looks quite period. The chain looks quite vintagey. So that one I think must be 750. It's
yeah.
whether you.
Well, it's quite nice, but the 750, I'm not
I wonder
sure
whether
about
the
all
750 might be
the original.
the original tag, in which case it's perhaps newer. If you see what I mean? Because none of the others have got tags on.
No,
So I think that's probably a new to look old. Which we
I think
don't.
you can sort of tell because of the metal.
It's a bit
The metal
too,
part, it looks like metal.
aged. Let's have a look. We haven't really done earrings before, have we? Look at this one with a little spider. I wonder what's on the other one. Oh, another spider.
Mrs. Spider.
I thought they were quite cool. €1 a set.
I think they're quite nice.
They look quite old.
€1. Maybe we should try. It's a big investment.
Let's lift them off and have a feel. Yeah, I think that the tops are quite old. There's a little kind of costume piece. Again, like you say, not a big investment really. So we'll add those to the stash.
They're nice with the light coming through.
Okay, we both had the same thought.
Oh,
This
yes.
camera looks very close. I've only done about a third of the shop and already found some cool stuff. So this is men's over here. We just have a quick look in the clothes. But I think I'm really pleased with what we've bought so far. Jewellery,
Yes,
a bit of artwork.
fantastic.
It's kind of a real nice mixture. And the jewellery always sells so well. It's a shame always the men's clothes are super boring. The women's clothes, there's all kinds of cool stuff. But for men, not so much. So yeah, we'll settle up and move on to the next one. Wow, what a nice little shopping experience. So we met Claire and Annette in the Max Cancer support and we found some cool stuff. So we'll go through it all in detail when we get home. But a really good little visit, lots of jewellery and a cool piece of artwork as well. So the only problem with Spain is everywhere shuts at 2, so you're always on a bit of a clock. So let's get on to the next one. Wow, oh, the aircon's just kicking in. So €16 for the whole lot. So the jewellery pieces were like £1.50, £3 for the necklace, so quite small amounts really. The picture was €3 as well, so that was a great little buy as a little limited edition print. So yeah, a really good haul, really lovely, friendly people. So Claire, who served us, and Annette, there were volunteers everywhere, but some of them were hiding, I think, in the back. So they're, yeah, really nice to support a really clean, tidy charity shop, a nice cause, and nice, friendly people. So it's like the perfect scenario. Okay, so let's head into Paws Patas. Lots of clothes, as we can see, but hopefully they've got some nice homewares as well. Now, someone has put so much work into that, look. All colour coordinated for €10, maybe 16, I'm not sure, probably 10. Cute, huh? So, Terry, I found you a new mug for the camper van. What do you think?
No likey.
You're not so keen?
No, don't like it.
It's called flamenco dress. Wonder if someone's handmade that with all this lace and the ribbon. It looks like they could have done. €20.
You want to try it on?
It's definitely not going to fit me. It might fit you.
Famous.
Oh, perfect. So that's a nice little purchase here. Look, lovely glass bead necklace for £3.
Oh,
What's your name? Served by the lovely Margaret. And your friend with the 4th, and Victoria helped out as well. Oh, it's your daughter, is it?
Oh, we had a real fun getting the
it's
price.
a family affair. Here you go. We just had such a laugh in there. We were chatting to Victoria and Margaret, mother and daughter, and I said, how much is this necklace? So she said, I'll get my daughter. She's out the back. So I said, how much? And she went, €3. So I said, you're holding up 4 fingers. Do you mean 3 or 4? Anyway, perhaps it's lost in translation, but it was funny at the time. So that's part of the fun of doing this. You meet funny people.
It's all going on today as well, I just have to say. There's all sorts going on behind. There's child reprimanding and all sorts of the whole scene sort of unfurling behind you. It's
I was
funny.
editing a video from which you'll have seen a couple of days ago in Oldbox, and I cut the piece out because we were chatting to camera like this, and behind a mother grabbed a child so hard to stop her, and it was all going on, like you say, in the background. So sometimes it's more interesting to watch at the back than actually watch me.
Yeah.
Not always, but sometimes. Okay, so literally a hop and a skip next door to Homestyle Muebles, and he has some really cool stuff in here. You might remember we filmed a really cool Macintosh vintage sideboard last time, so let's see what new things he's got this week. Wow, this is like quite, I just spotted that out of the corner of my eye. It's quite interesting. It's heavy. I don't know. Oh, it is a vase. It's got a, well, I mean, it's just a piece of art, but it's kind of got a, you could use it as a vase. Formerly £185 in the gallery, perhaps. Today, €25.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't
It's
it?
quite an interesting piece, isn't it? And then I spotted down here, which has got a slight little chip in it, but which is a shame, like a chili dish. I love the glaze on it.
It's lovely colours.
It's only £1.50, so it's like a steal, but it's a shame about that.
Where is it? I can't even see it on the camera, so it must be small. Oh yeah, I see.
You'd have to.
I could touch that.
Could you touch that up?
I could touch that up. It's nice in here because there's all sorts of different things.
There's a real mixture of stuff, yeah.
All eras and
So you have to look
styles.
very carefully so you don't miss stuff. I thought this was sweet, this little studio pottery piece there. Whether that one is, let's see how much that one is. €2, I think. It's quite nice.
Yeah, that's lovely.
It's a nice little shape. So that might be a.
That might be another.
Might be a. Take a look at this. A frog pulling a shell or something. How unusual.
We've seen a few frogs lately.
Wonder how
Frog
much
jewellery.
that is. Let me look at how much that live. Don't get my ball patch in.
Huh?
€38, that one.
It's difficult. It's one big ball patch.
We might have a look at those. The you can probably just see them at the back. It's like two beakers, ceramic beakers.
Oh yes, I can see them just.
They're quite interesting. We'll maybe get those out and have a look. You can just see the donkey walking up the hill with that in this heat.
I know, the poor things.
I know. I suppose that was the only way to get up to like our village years ago, was to load your donkey up and go up the dirt track. Some kind of interesting artwork. €30. An interesting style to that one. And then on a completely different subject, I love the frame because it's obviously like a vintage frame with this lovely fabric inlay. A little, maybe presumably Spanish scene. It could be Italian, I don't know.
Yeah, hard to tell.
We're on a mission to find kind of cool artwork and stuff that we can take to the fairs. We always like to have a bit of a rootle through, don't we, and see what we can find. Some of it's too big for us to transport, obviously, but and we see a lot of kind of cross-stitching things. I've got enough
The
hands.
suspense. Oh,
The suspense.
yeah, because I could only see the back. What a suspense.
So this one is Looking Upstream to Staines Bridge from 1990. So it's not as the frame looks older than that for sure. They perhaps painted over something. But that's interesting, isn't it? Beautifully framed. Limited edition, 10 of 150. It's really heavy, actually. Silkscreen print. That one is £2.50. Incredible.
Nice.
Interesting kind of subject, isn't it? It's kind of lots of questions.
Nicely done.
Yeah, obviously someone has had a whole collection of art framed in the same way. Very interesting. You know when you just see bland artwork everywhere? It's quite interesting to see.
With all the colour.
Intriguing stuff that makes you think, really. So this is who? Bridget Riley?
We think so.
Wow.
And painted to look like a piece of cloth.
Maybe?
Wow.
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I love the frame. Just so
Yeah.
simple. Well, you can tell it's a definite thing
Yeah.
because of the way it's been framed, can't you?
I mean, the number on it, I think, is 150. Is that in the bottom corner?
Yes, yeah. The limited edition. You've got some really unusual stuff at the moment. Just had a look at a couple of bits in the cabinet. So that one's a nice little piece for €2. And then these are 20, I think. Look at the colours on these. See, I thought they might be West German or something, but they might well be Schraenberg, so they could be Austrian, German, something like that. I saw that size, but actually the blue is amazing.
They're lovely all round and they're perfect condition.
Yeah, they are, but they're not cracked, chipped. We see so much stuff that's cracked and chipped, and when you're shacking through places, this is a quality emporium. So yeah, they're nice. I think we might have to have those as well. So some little purchases. I'm trying to be very careful, not break them. So a lovely little studio pot and these really cool beakers. So we'll do a bit more research on these. So again, a nice little trip to see David here at Homestyle Meubles, and we'll be back, I'm sure. So there we go, that's done our 3 little stops in Turre. What an amazing little haul from those few charity shops and from Homestyle Meubles as well. He has some really cool stuff, a lot of it much too big for us to take, but some small items today, so that was really good. Okay, so we're back from another really successful haul today in Turre. We just couldn't believe it, we just kept finding thing after thing after thing. So let me show you some of the things, then I'll swap over and Terry can show you the jewellery because we hauled quite a little bit of jewellery as well. So, but if I start off with some of these first. So this cool limited edition print was just hanging up behind one of the shelves and I thought, well, that's quite interesting. From a company in Birmingham, the date on that I think is 1977. And then you've got a lovely little, right in the middle, if you look closely, there's a lovely little red tractor. So some nice little details. A nice little image, obviously a UK image, so that will sell hopefully better in the UK. I'll turn it around for you so you can see the back. You can see it's got some age to it there by the way it's framed. Nice limited edition of 150. So we thought that was rather nice, and that was €3. So I'll turn it back so you can have a final look at the actual image. I mean, for €3, I mean, it's crazy really, and just a nice little vintage piece that would just hang on a gallery wall, would hang on its own, just cute. So we thought, well, that's a great little piece. So that was the first thing we saw in the shop, and that's straight in the basket. And on the same shelf was this lovely angel. So you'll see there €1.50, a nice little brass piece. It's hollow inside, but it has got a little base on it. And we're going to do some Christmas fairs, so we thought, well, what better than to add in a few small little pickup items for Christmas. So we're trying to add in some tea light holders, candle holders, a bit of glass, and obviously to have a nice brass angel is rather nice. So the detail is very simple. It's kind of naive, a bit folky, slightly Scandinavian, and I think maybe just with a little bit of a polish up.
I was going to say, have we decided whether we're going to polish her or not?
Well, I don't know. I wondered if I take the price off, actually, whether underneath is gleaming brass. No, it's just the same. So I think
a little polish.
A little polish would
just around the edges and things. Yeah.
And you know, at Christmas you want things to sparkle and shine a little bit. So I think maybe we'll give her a little bit of a clean up and see what happens. So she was cute, and for $1.50. I mean, even if we put that on our own little Christmas mantelpiece, although obviously we can't keep everything as much as we'd like to. Then we moved on to Homestyle, the little second-hand store in Turre as well, and found this lovely little studio pot, just a diddy little size, lovely fine detail. When you look at the top here, very fine, and just a nice, interesting little glaze. Lovely, just with a few little buds in, just on its own. It's almost got like a Japanesey feel about it. And then underneath, just very simple, nice little studio piece, €2. And when David said €2, he's like, oh, who priced that up? So I think that was a little bit of a bargain. But the find of the day for me, this is jewellery aside, possibly including the jewellery, but I can't comment, that's Terry's department, is these little beakers from Schramberg, which was a company I'd not seen before, but sounded kind of German, Austrian. So they've got a little bit of crazing to them, but the colours are so vibrant and the design. So you've got the orange, the blues, that lovely creamy white on the other side with the flower. You look underneath, you'll see the Schramberg mark. So they're essentially both the same. And I think probably they would have been tumblers as part of a bigger set from research. But we've only got two. So I thought as a pencil pot, a brush pot, you know, just a quirky little piece on an office desk for someone who loves West German and wants a really practical piece, then they're just perfect. I just love them. And I think we paid up for these probably. So we paid €20. No, so what did we pay for these? We got a bit of a deal. So probably €18 for the two. So that's probably about £15. So I think there's some margin in those. So really excited to take those to some of our vintage fairs in the UK. I think they'll get snapped up really fast. So now let's do a swap and Terry will show you all the jewellery.
So hello, I'm back on the screen. So back to the jewellery, taking my job back that Tom keeps taking over with. So he keeps spotting it. Although when I'm behind the camera, it's very difficult. I can see it, but he's there in amongst it all. So yeah, we had a great day in Turre and the jewellery just kept coming. So we found all of these 3 bracelets. I mean, they're so cool. This one's all like little wooden, like little beans, really. They're really nice. They're
like
wooden.
baked beans.
Like baked beans, yeah. A bracelet of baked beans. We won't tell anyone that. That would put them off, I think.
Well, it might appeal to some people.
So that one's lovely. And then this one, same sort of design with all these lovely little beads again, just nicely sort of woven onto this bangle. So they look really nice together. They look like they're stretchy, but they're not. So they'll look nice together. They still don't fit me. So that's those two. And this is just lovely. It's only a small little piece, but all of the little individual pieces have got this real shine. They're like little sweets, really, especially these little orange ones here. And the black is really, really black, shiny. And then these have got this sort of little marbled effect. So there's lots of details just in this little piece here. I think that's probably, do you think 80s? Again, could be the 80s, something like that.
It could be 80s, yeah, maybe.
Something like that. Or if not, it's got that look about it. That is stretchy, so we don't like to overstretch. So yeah, that one's really cool. That's there. And then we bought our first pair of earrings, as you saw. So we just like them. They might not be old at all. They're just cool things. We love the sort of amber colours, this design, the two
They've
little
got a
circles.
nice dangle, haven't they?
They have, yeah. And as Tom sort of showed them last time.
Who wears them better? What do you think? Comment below. Very nice. It's like pirate chic. Pat Butcher chic.
Pat Butcher chic. So yeah, they're really nice. So again, I think these were €1. So they're, you know, they're not really a big investment, but they're just nice things.
Apologies for the camera work. I'm just a little bit of a rookie.
No, you're fine. It's knowing when to go in and out and close up. So then we got all 3 of these necklaces. I mean, they're all quite different from each other. This one is lovely with these, again,
I'm
these
coming in closer.
So this first one is really beautiful. These lovely amber shapes all linked together with this lovely sort of metal. I think it could be, it's got a little bit of a golden colour to it, but these are interesting in themselves, being the same shapes reflecting those. And then with the circles, and the chain is nice. So yeah, we just thought this is quite a simple piece, but there's something really nice about it.
It's long, isn't it?
It's really long.
I think that's really unusual, actually. I like that.
I'm going to pick him up or
pop
not.
it on.
If I pick them up, you can see the length.
We'll throw the whole video into chaos if you pick the necklaces up. It's going to put them on.
When I put it on, it's going to hit my microphone
Wow.
and everything. But
Apologies. Yeah, it's nice.
so, yeah,
Nice length.
It's really nice. It's lovely. And it's very light as well, which is quite important because so many ladies, when they pick up the necklaces in particular, they always feel the weight of them, put them on, and they do comment if they're too heavy. So we've started to take that into consideration now. So that's quite light. This one is really beautiful as well. These are almost glassy. Lots of these pieces, I think they probably are more like glass. You can sort of tell they're glass compared to acrylic. So that's lovely. And these lovely shapes again, beautiful colors. You know, you then have these particularly special little pieces on it, which is just lifts it. And if I lift that up again,
pop it on.
that is a really long one. So again,
Wow, that is long.
that should be there. I don't know whether I'm going to put it on
Yeah,
because
put it on.
this microphone issue, I just have to have it wide like that. So
That's peacocking in the extreme.
this is peacocking, yeah, to try and lift it up. So yeah, that's a really nice one again. Whoop.
I love the colours on that.
Yes,
I like
beautiful, isn't it?
orange and those kind of warm colours. I'm very drawn to that.
Really
Somebody said in
nice.
the comments the other day, I seem to buy all kinds of orange things, and I do.
Yeah, that's true actually.
And I make no apology for it.
And then the last one, very similar to one that we got in Los Llanos market just a few weeks ago here in Spain, and it's very similar. It looks like when we look, the colours are slightly different, and it is different, but it is the same sort of thing. But it's just a lovely piece again, very long. Again, people seem to like the long necklaces, so I think that's all in all a great find in Turre. You know, so jewelry back on the menu.
Now, Terry, you get the chance to finish the video now. So
Oh wow!
what you have to say is, you know what you have to say.
So if you enjoyed today's video and you'd like to see more of the same or something similar, click here. See you again soon.
Bye for now.
You took my line. Bye for now.